Hi, Prema Gurreri, Vedic astrologer, success mentor. I help entrepreneurs, leaders, change makers, and help them to really chart their path so that they can use their divine gifts and make the impact they're here to make while they create true, meaningful wealth. We are having an eclipse today, and this is the second eclipse we've had in September amongst a lot of planetary changes. We have a Mercury retrograde going on as well. And about this eclipse, though, this is a gateway for spiritual wealth. And this eclipse is happening at 0 degrees of Pisces in a lunar mansion that's called Uttara Bhadrapada. And if you're not familiar with the Vedic system, no worries about any of that. Here's what I want you to know and how it's important for you and how you can make the best use of it. So, this is a spiritual gateway. This is a time for you to open up to spiritual wealth on a couple of different levels. So, this particular area of Pisces itself is a place that's ruled by, it is a divine opening. And there is an opportunity here for you to access more divine downloads, for you to become deeper with your own spirituality, for you to recognize and receive your spiritual wealth. So here's the thing though, spiritual wealth usually is related to relinquishment. And I know relinquishment, letting go, surrendering, loss, none of that is sexy. I totally get that. But it actually is. And what I mean by that is a surrender is a deep feminine principle. And whatever you're called to let go of, it helps make space for more of you to be more of you, for you to receive more. So during this eclipse, not only is it because of where the lunar mansion that the eclipse is actually happening in, there's another level that brings us down again to a deep spiritual level. That's an opening. It's like an opening for divine downloads. It's the best way I could say it. It's opening for you to receive spiritual wealth. I want you to just open your palms. That's the best way to surrender. That also allows you to really receive. And because this is at 0 degrees, what happens is it's a place that's sort of in between. Not really all the way in Pisces, not in Aquarius anymore. And in this place, we in the Vedic system, we call it Sunday. In this place, when a planet is in this placement, it's out in between things. And in the space in between, there's a lot to receive. There's a lot that's forming in the space and informing in the space in between. So let's bring this down to practical reality, or else it's really not going to be any use for you. And I am so about bringing things down from your soul down to the soles of your feet so that you can actually integrate here. You can make the difference that you're here to make. You can use the energy to in the best way possible. So for my clients, and I really help them right with where this is activating for them. But on a collective level, that's how I'm talking about it today. It is a opening for spiritual wealth. So you want to make time to meditate, to be out in nature, to get quiet, to get into a place of stillness. And some people need to move to get into stillness, and that's absolutely fine as well. By giving yourself the space and the grace to be in stillness, you're going to just open up and really get in touch with what is it right now you're being called to let go of, being called to surrender. And surrender is giving it up to the divine, letting go and giving it up to the divine. And how do you know if you're being called to surrender something? What do you feel like you're losing? What do you feel like is being taken away from you or losing? That's the ego perspective. The spiritual perspective is, oh, it's time to surrender. It's time to say, thy will, not my will, your greater will, the will that the divine has for you. So whether that's something in relationship for you right now, whether it's in something around money, around career, around, could even be around a home, health in any way, or even in your spiritual beliefs, what you believe is true. When you surrender, here's the beautiful thing. In saying, oh, I let this go. I'm open to surrendering this to the divine. You're not giving up, you're giving it up to a greater power, the greater part of you, of me, of all of us. You're giving it up to the divine. In that, you've now made space for the divine download that's here. So this isn't just a one-way street. It's like, what are you releasing? What are you opening to? What are you releasing? What are you opening to? That's what the gateway is right now. So the questions you're going to ask in your stillness, in your meditation, in your quiet time in nature, in your contemplation, carve that out for yourself today, whether that's 15 minutes, or if you have the grace, take an hour, take two, take a half a day. And what is it time for me to release and let go of? And what is it time for me to open up to, or open up to more of? Allow your palms to face upward. In that, surrender it up to the divine, and I receive all at the same time. And I know that for entrepreneurs, for leaders, for change makers, this is a spiritual journey when you are making your difference, when you're articulating the difference you want to make, when you're building a business. You come face to face with every aspect of yourself, and you must take care of you first, come into your alignment so you can give what you're truly here to give. So open up to more of that, because it's right here for you today in a divine opening, a divine gateway for you to become even more wealthy. And today it's about spiritual wealth, which is equally, if not more important than any material wealth that you could ever have. Leave a comment below. Let me know what it is that you are releasing right now and what you're opening up to more of. Prema Gurreri. You can reach for me at premalee.com. Many blessings, and have a beautiful day.